What's up, guys? So we're back with the second video. I just thought I'd show you something close to the first video, the solo truck stop. That huge base that we ran by was actually gifted to me by a streamer who plays on this server. He moved to a different server. I think it was something to do with hacks, or I can't remember, but he gave this base to me. And seems like someone tore it down. And it's just wide open for anyone to use now, which is pretty funny. But anyways, I'm going to take us to my main base and then show you that looting location. My favorite looting location. Here we are. Nothing too fancy. It's pretty simple, but it's got everything that I need in one location. My workbench for crafting bullets, and then I have that furnace. So I can build any base out of this base, but I was just happy with the simplicity of the shack. And nobody seems to raid my location. Maybe after this video. But I find that if you have something more extravagant, then people are going to spend the time to actually infiltrate. So we're just going to get geared up, hydrated, and then we're going to do this run. Now at the beginning, I noticed right away that some of the things were looted, which means someone had come through here. Over there there's a water tower, and then over there there's a campsite where we'll be rotating to after we do the first rebuilding. So it was when I chose the truck, they had nothing. There was no bullets here, where there usually is. And then this whole building had been looted. So I knew something was up. Probably someone had just come through. And then this location as well had all the ammo taken. There's usually ammo on those tables, these tables. And then both of these cabinets. There was a 45 around it and no one cabinet. Lucky for me. Now there's 8 houses in a stretch that I'm going to loot right now. And then from the 8 houses, I tend to go to the campsite or straight to the water tower. I think it's in this house. I hear the truck. Yeah, right there. That scared me a little bit. But this run that I do is like a circle. I usually get a decent amount of ammo, weapons, both melee and actual guns. If I was going for a base, I found a lot of metal. There's a lot of cars en route. And there's usually not a lot of people down here in D9. Now to the left down that road is Camp Runamuck. So as I was saying earlier, there's a lot of locations that stem from this starting location. But this starting location is a good run in itself. To put something like a small shack or anything close, like I just showed you in the first video, to stash things. And so you just do quick runs like this and keep going back to the first location, stashing and stashing. And then you have enough ammo to go out and try to do one of these bigger locations that people go to, like the fire hall or the police station. Even though I never really have luck at those locations. My cousin actually went, I think it was like last week, first thing in the morning, and there was nobody there. He ran into one person on the way back, and I think they killed each other at the exact same time. Pistol fight. and he slash respawned as fast as he could to get back to the location. And he got his loot back and the other person's loot. But even then, he only ended up with a shotgun and an AR and a decent amount of ammo. And every time I've gone personally, I've always been killed. Even if I go fully armed with plated body armor. Which I guess doesn't do much against bullets. So a decent amount of ammo in these houses. And I was just searching a dresser to try and clothe myself. I'm still naked from the first video. Pretty soon I'm sure they'll have weather effect use, so that'll be an issue. But right now, I can run around naked for days. More ammunition. Some asshole put punji sticks at the front door. Sometimes you get weapons in this back room. There wasn't weapons, but there was ammunition. Well, there was a machete. Search the car for a weapon repair kit. No dice. But I did take the binoculars. Things with scopes, like the sniper rifle and the binoculars that allow you to see distance, are always good. It's good to inspect where you're going before you go there. Make sure no one's gonna be there. Like this location, the campsite, you have to run uphill, so someone at the campsite probably has advantage seeing you. Right here at the bottom between the campsite and that last building, there's little sites like these where you can find bullets, little campsites. The campsite itself is pretty looted. Usually there's a lot of ammunition, but when I run through, there's not much but boots and a couple melee weapons, which is odd, and most of the containers are empty. Yeah, 2 rounds, but there's usually ammo on the tables. So the last spot in the run I usually do is the water tower. Sometimes I bring bottles and bring the bottles back to the base, make a bunch of purified water, so for future runs I don't have to do that. Nice map. More melee weapons, which is unfortunate. More boots. And some ammo. Now from here, sometimes I like to go do the mansions to the left. I don't usually do these buildings and these houses, but I do the mansions to the left. And further up that street is where we started the video, the solo. And then over here are the mansions. 2 wolves howling in unison. The mansions are always good for ammunition. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be updating some new loot runs probably throughout the month. Friendly? Are you friendly?
You shot at us first.